How's it, fellow adventurers? My name is Steph, and welcome back to Big Ambitions, Extreme Rags to Riches Challenge. And today marks a new chapter in John Jackson's rise to the top. We've got the pink Mustang, and we're in the top 10 businessmen of New York. There's a certain Jessica sitting above us in the rankings. And, well, she's about to have a bad day/week. Welcome to Operation Overthrow Jessica. As we expand the empire, we're not just building new businesses, we're starting to acquire and flip businesses that directly compete with Jessica. One by one, we're going to dismantle her empire while growing ours. Today's episode is packed. We're finalizing and opening our massive 75 customer capacity hairdressing salon, scaling HR for new waves of expansions, adjusting our law firm operations after the 24/7 chaos, prepping for our new apartment move, and beginning the groundwork for Operation Overthrow Jessica. Let's get to work. Day 150 summary, $136,000. First up, Happiness is the Law made a good profit. It is pretty much 20 grand, $20,000 more than usual, and yeah, let's go to profit. It is almost 15, quick maths, 15,000 more. So the schedule we have now is really actually quite good. So what we're gonna do is we are going to hire a few more lawyers to fill up these little random spots, and Wilbert, we're gonna fire him. So yeah, let's quickly go through that. I'm thinking we're gonna hire 6 lawyers. If there's too many lawyers, we can just start chucking them away. From you to you. Hire, confirm. Now we go back to Happiness is the Law, schedule, and let us auto schedule the whole company. So I made a big boo-boo. We didn't need more lawyers for Happiness is the Law. So I fired a whole lot of lawyers that skills weren't 100%, as well as ones that were full of nonsense that didn't have the right computer and stuff like that. So I'm not even sure if we have 50 anymore, but that's fine. So our error was that we don't have enough cleaners. So yeah, that was a stupid mistake from my side. I will get a headhunter onto that so that we can get cleaners. And yeah, Margaret is not happy that she's only working 8 hours. So we are going to auto this again after I sort out the headhunters. Headhunter Randy Wade will get us 20 cleaners. That is full-time, and I don't care for all of these demands as long as they're not part-time and they're not full of fuss with all of these. We have 5 HR. These 2 aren't completely full yet, but remember, we're going to get a heck ton of hairdressers, a hairstylist in, and more cleaners, so they will fill up slowly but surely, while the lawyer's schedule runs in the background. Let's get back to the main event. First up, our new crown jewel, Layered Happiness. This 75 customer capacity hair salon is one of our biggest builds yet, and today we're finishing its layout, hiring top-tier teams, and preparing for its grand opening. The design brief: modern, sleek, and fully branded. We're not doing mall haircuts, we're doing editorial-level style. Happiness Empire flair included. So, let's furnish this place and bring it to life. that's the layout for now until I believe 10 a.m. the next delivery will come in, and then we will organize all of that. We need around about 11 more hairdresser shelves for over here, and then 2 more over here, so that's 3, and then we can fill up here at the back. But yeah, let's just say 3 for now, and then we see how it looks once we have done the layout of the counters and all of that over here. I'm not a huge fan of this, but we will try and hide it with some flowers and stuff like that. Next batch of delivery is in, and I have done some more thinking that we will do as well. And this shelf, hairdresser shelf, was right here. So we've got 20, we need to buy 2 more. Okay, let's continue with this. Majority of the layout has been done. I just added some green and then different shades of pink just to add some color. I don't know if I should do that with this counter and maybe make this counter just plain white. I don't know. And then there's just one thing. We do that. And ooh. So all of this is pretty much sorted. I have already ordered a few extra things that will be delivered tomorrow, Friday, 10 a.m. so that we can just clear up some things so that all of these have their separate booth. You've got a bit more privacy and all of that. Then I've added ordered 5 more of these hairstyle shelves. So at the end of the day, we're going to have 25 hairstyle shelves. How these work is customers will buy off of these hairstyle shelves, as well as the hairstylists will use the products from it. So there is 40 per shelf. And if there's 25 shelves, that means we need to bring in minimum 1,000 hair products for this. So let's quickly go to our purchasing agent and let's quickly check how much that will cost. That will cost us pretty much $4,490 to get 1,000 products in. But remember, we're not just going to get 1,000, we're going to multiply that by 2 so that we get 2,000 products in, so that there is in the warehouse as well as in store, and that will be a total of $8,980. I see that we have a $121,000 order already, and it's only for day 154. I'm going to just bring in the rest of the furniture tomorrow morning 10 a.m, see how our finances is doing, then we will update Jet Cargo and they will deliver on day 153, which is perfect. Then we can open our shop at day 153 and ensure that we have proper employees and cleaners, and then the hairdresser Layered Happiness is ready to rock and roll. The schedule is perfect, Monday to Sunday from 10 a.m. till 10 p.m. Grabbing something to eat before we hit 0. And to pass some time, we're going to hit Lifting Happiness and just get some good old exercise in. I think we've been running around town so much that our legs hurt, so we're going to do some workout bench for an hour and boxing bag for an hour, and we hit 0. Oh my word. So we're going to go and eat something, and then we need to pay a penalty in the next episode for how stupid we were. I just updated Happiness is the Law's hours for the cleaners and that, so I'm happy with that. Let's buy a salad and a soda. And while that is busy, let's go to Happiness is the Law schedule, and you will see that we are good to go. But we can get rid of some of the cleaners because they're only working 18 hours. So let's get rid of one cleaner and then we'll be perfect. Alright, Pamela, you have to go. Cool, then I can go back to Happiness is the Law schedule and reschedule everything, see how it goes. If I'm not happy with it, then I just fire somebody else. Okay, all of that is set. Let's get some food and then we're going to head home because it's pretty much late. And then tomorrow 10 a.m. we are back in Layered Happiness to finish up the last bit of layout. I'm not going to time lapse this, I will just bring you back once everything is done and we'll do a quick walkthrough. Okay, 151 summary, $183,786. Fantastic. That is because our profit at Happiness is the Law is $90,000, almost $100,000. Beautiful. Sewing Happiness is up profit by almost 10 grand. Sending Happiness profit up by 5 grand. Clicking Happiness profit up by 5 grand. And then HQ will always be bad. Smelling Happiness, not fantastic, but it's still our roots. And Layered Happiness is costing us money, a whole lot of money, but it will bring in a whole lot of money as well. Happiness is the Law scheduling done, and yeah, we are going to go and eat something and just wait till 10 a.m. I'll furnish Happiness, I'll furnish Layered Happiness and be back shortly. Okay, everything else is in. I just added some black as well and changed all of this to black. Just it makes a bit more sense with our black floors. A lot of plants have been put in. Changed the seating color from brown and white to black and white, as well as the mirrors to black and white. Some plants I've added all over. I need to change these colors as well. Let me know if it's too monochromatic. Otherwise, I'm happy. As well as I just changed these colors as well. So I can change these, but I think just adding the brown pop is good to go. And make that one. Cool. That said, we need to still order the stuff, but we will quickly just check. Schedule from 10 to 10. Prices, because we are in Midtown, we will have our hair care products be 32 and 25. Chemical color fee will be $255. Hair cutting fee will be 135. Hair shampooing and blowout fee will be 100. Hairstyle fee will be 177.75. Cool. I'm going to make this 254.75. 235.75. And then plastic bags, obviously next. Okay, cool. So we only need to import the shampoo product. So that means we're going to go to our purchasing agent, Jet Cargo. Let's cancel this order. Get the hairstyle product into lacquer there, and we're going to do 2,000. That's going to be $8,975. Let's order that. It will be tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock. Then logistics all the way down over here, and we need minimum 1,000 in the store. So I'm going to go 1,250, or no, let's go like this, and always have an extra 500 in the back. That said, I'm going to quickly cancel this hair product. I'm going to push it up to 3,000, and that will be fine. We will definitely be able to afford that because we're probably going to get a whole lot of good money in tonight. I'm taking 25 hairstylists. I'm not sure if it's too many. We will see as soon as we assign them. But yeah, from 100% all the way down to 95%, they will be taught. Then we're going to hire them, confirm, go to open in beers. All of the prices are good, and then we're going to auto schedule them. This will be a lot quicker than Happiness is the Law, but it's still going to take a hot minute because there's still a lot of employees. Pay 152 summary, $174,350. And we still spent a heck of a ton of money on the purchasing agent by Jet Cargo. It's 10 a.m. and we are officially going to open Layered Happiness. We don't have enough employees to fully stock out the whole store. As you can see, there is a chair open. There is a chair open. There's a few chairs open. But yeah, and we don't have enough counter cashier people. But our headhunters are busy doing their job. And you can see cleaners are stacked, which is perfect. All around the clock, the cleaners are perfect. Cash register people, customer service people, there we go. Mondays, just 2 are open. Today is Saturday, so we are pretty good over here. But later on, it's stuffed. So it's fine because our headhunter isn't working Saturday today and Sunday tomorrow. But the chairs are quite full. Except for there. Let's check. You can work 1 hour. See, we can do stuff like that, but they're not happy, so we're just going to leave it as is. So it's not a full round. Once we have our full capacity, we can do a proper revenue breakdown. So we'll probably do that from Tuesday on. So that will happen in the next episode, where we've got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sundays. So 6 days, maybe even just 5 days, where we can see how good it is doing and if this is our next money printer. And the fun thing is that we can actually do a haircut at our own company. I don't know why you walking that way. Here's all your products right here. There we go. And now we've got the beard and the hair exactly like John in the thumbnails. That is empty because it's technically bathrooms. I can't wait until the developers add bathrooms as decor into the game. But tonight we'll have a taste of how much money Layered Happiness made. But now we are finally going to do our next little fun adventure, and that is our new apartment for John. Because we reached level top 10 and we're already top 9 at $735,000 a week. That's so good. We are $265,000 away of million. So yeah, can't wait. Here you can see Lifting Happiness ad, as well as Happiness is the Law ad with our beautiful Ford Mustang. But now, about John's living situation. We're still living in the disco nightmare of an apartment, and it's time to move. I asked you all to vote on where you want John to live next. And the vibe is clear. Penthouse, high rise, maximum skyline view. But yeah, you let me know, and I agree with you. We are going with the tallest building in New York that I can see, and it just makes sense. John needs to drink his cup of coffee in his penthouse, rent at least 2 apartments, and look over his New York empire. So we're not going close to the park, but I believe you from all the way up here, we can definitely see that park and this huge park over here, which is amazing. Let us enter our new apartment. I'm wondering if there is... I thought there would be like car parking underneath. And this is our new apartment. These windows should have been much bigger, like infinite wall bigger. And then that can be our bedroom. This will be open plan kitchen, living room, dining room with 2 bathrooms maybe. So our personal bathroom and guest's bathroom. Or should this be the kitchen and that the bathroom? No, because we don't want guests to go through our room. So 2 bathrooms, open plan kitchen, dining room, living room, or however, with some beautiful stuff over here and our bedroom. That decoration will happen in the next episode, but this is the preview of the apartment on the tallest building. What do you guys think? Do you think we should do 2 bathrooms or 1 bathroom, 1 kitchen, and we don't want to invite people? Or have a nice open plan and all of that? That said, I'm going to go and get our bed and stuff, or no? Why do we want to do that? Let us call Ica. Let's check a boss moving it down computer. Demand computer monitor. Happiness is the law. Oh, dude. Once people are giving me demand, I fire, hey? Okay, but whatever. Let's go to our new apartment. 6th Avenue. Is it... What's this thing's name? Open in... Yeah, 3rd and 6th Avenue. So, contacts. Ica. All 3rd and 6th Avenue. Deliver by Sunday morning. That's perfect. And let's go through what we want to buy. Coffee machine, modern coffee table, 2 bedside tables, a Gamel armchair, 2 of them, gaming chair, and a gaming PC setup, 2 of each of these plants, a king-size bed, a wall clock, and a bookshelf, large decorative. For now, modern cabinet corners, 4 of them, modern cabinets, just normal, 10, prefab sofas, all 3 of them, executive office desk, lift, a standard fridge, a stove oven, a treadmill, a wardrobe, and a water cooler, and a wardrobe wall, and a wall radiator, and 2 wall lights elongated for our bedside, and a few extra other things. 52,000, not bad. Order, it will come tomorrow morning. And come on, we live in a penthouse in New York. We're going to buy a $48,000 TV 88-inch and a James lawn chair, as well as a footstool for that, with a few floor lamps, and obviously a Scorpio gaming setup. And I would love to buy this Piola speaker. At 116k is a tiny bit steep, but again, we live in a penthouse in New York. That can be an easy purchase very soon. That's going to be a stupid splurge, just because why not? 63,250. Bigger businesses need bigger storage. And we've just secured a larger warehouse to prep for our future phases of our business. This will be the heart of our auto supply network, making sure every business stays stocked without micromanaging too much. Well, today I'm buying 4 more pallet shelves for 10 grand, that's 2.5 each, to fill up the warehouse to ensure that we don't run out of space in there. Grabbing pizza and soda as a quick detour, and then back to our warehouse, which is all the way over here by the skate park. Right there. And we're here. So I'm just going to place these 4 shelves over here at the back. See, because they're already starting to fill up. That's fine. We've got more than enough space. I'm leaving quite a lot of space up like that. And then just placing them here, pretty much. That's correct. And we can still run past. Awesome. So then we've got 4 more shelves. We can always deliver more in the future. And as you can see, we've got a whole lot of stock, which is so awesome. So we fit out the warehouse today with just a tiny bit more shelves, and we had to assign the logistics. Where are you? The logistics with how much they need to, hair products needs to be delivered to Layered Happiness. I upped it to 2,000 just for in case. Then Jet Cargo is going to get in 5,000 instead of the 3 we always did. So tomorrow we're paying almost 30 grand. Bluestone Imports is the same as it always has been until we open a bookstore or something like that. United Ocean Imports, I doubled the input of flowers as well as more than doubled. Jewelry cheap was 200, I made it 1,000. Jewelry expensive, I would love to make 1,000, but damn, it's expensive. So it was 200, I'm going to make it 500. Yep, I'm going to make it 350. Need to remember we're not millionaires yet. And then gift expensive, I just doubled that up. So tomorrow, once the day is done, I will push order through. Then we've got the money that's coming in. Okay, and we need to remember that our Monday morning negative interest is going to hit us hard, so we need to double check that. All of our HR is filled up with employees. Once the headhunter has found more customer service and hairstylists, this HR Mr. Brown or Mrs. Brown will be filled up, and as well as Dorothy will then also be able to get people in. But as you can see, majority of our staff is quite happy, except for this, because I just assigned more of them. We can always just go to staff, all, pay bonuses. That's 200, and oh my word, that's a whole lot of money. That's 300,000 bucks. Is that correct? Yeah, 4,000. Yeah, that's crazy balls. Nope, that ain't gonna happen. So this will be our last night in this little apartment. Let me know, should these disco balls also move to our new penthouse? If so, I will do that in the next episode. And yeah, this was a very fun little flat that took us through a lot, helped us through a lot, and really made us happy. Tonight at midnight, we're going to see the sum of what Layered Happiness brought in, which is day 153 summary, $155,000. That is a lot. Remember, we did get imports in from the purchasing agent. This one I'm going to order. As you can see, 128. That's so much money. We do have it, but remember, we're going to pay a penalty as well, hey? So I can always push this up to 500 now. Oh man. And then I see, we already have a order coming in, because the stuff is dropping quickly. Oh, well, whatever. That's 42 days to run out. That's more than enough. Okay, we're gonna grab some breakfast. We've got enough money for our order coming in from Lux Concept as well as Ica. And let's get our Ford F-150 Bucky to our new flats, which is all the way up here. I'll have to get used to where it is and how to get there. Perfect. $15 parking. I think that's an hour or a day. I don't know, for both our cars. And we are here at our flat. Is that a garage? No. So there's just no sort of parking whatsoever. Okay. Cool. Then 10 a.m. is gonna come and our stuff will be delivered. Let's talk strategy. Jessica's been sitting comfortably above us in the rankings for too long. She's at rank 7, we are at 9. While we're building our empire, we're also going to start buying up her turf. Fashion stores, coffee shops, clothing stores, hairdressers, grocery stores, whatever you call it. Anything we can flip into Happiness Empire branches. This isn't personal. Okay, maybe it's a little personal. Our goal is to squeeze her out of the top 10, paving the way for John's climb to rank 1. Let's scout out a potential acquisition target. Will I identify Jessica's owned business we can acquire? Then we'll begin negotiation on preparing capital and then plan designs and rebrand strategies for the first takeover. How we'll do that is we will go to the Rivals tab, to Jessica, and see all of these businesses she has. She's got 17 businesses and quite a few properties actually, which isn't bad. So what we're going to do is we're going to have to go through each and every one of these and see which one is firstly the income and secondly how much it will cost us to take over. Estimate value 917,000 as an example. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do this the whole time. Let us go through it and see. 1.4 million. I'm going to do a time lapse. Let's go through it and see what is the cheapest. Okay, at a quick glance, I think this Urban Boutique is going to be the cheapest one at 917,000. So it's going to take us a hot minute to get there, but we can do a building is not for sale. Ah, damn it. Because usually what you can do is you can buy a building from them and then they need to pay you rent. Wouldn't that be funny? See, but none of these businesses are for sale. If you just have to compare, number 1 is a law firm, 255. We can buy number 1's business of the law firm out. Where is, oh yeah, it's because it's in the middle of nowhere, bruv. That's terrible. And we are, yeah, see, we are in Hell's Kitchen and they are in Midtown. Whatevs. Getting distracted. So yeah, we will do Jessica's Urban Boutique clothing store. Doing just, it's because it's only doing these 4. That's fine. I think that's all classic and modern. Isn't there like vintage or I don't know, I can't remember. But we can't send an estimate value of the business of the building 6.5 million. So when we start making a whole lot of money, this is going to be easy to do. Then we just offer, okay, we'll offer 6 million and then send offer. And then if they don't like it, then they won't take it. If they do like it, fantastic. The reason why she's not making so much money, it's customer capacity 15 and your traffic is terrible. You're probably not doing marketing on here. Hey, I don't want to do that. I want to see where it is. Show on map. Okay, it's pretty much right next to, well, close to, where is it? Is it this one? Yeah, Urban Boutique. So it's that one. It's right close to Sending Happiness. Okay. So it's not bad. Not a terrible location. So once we have the money, when we hit our million, which is pretty close actually. When we reach level 7, pretty much top 7, we are going to kick her out of top 7 and Sheila as well. And then we will have a opportunity to buy Jessica out. The whole goal of this series then would be is to actually try and buy all of her businesses out, as well as maybe some of her residential areas. Estimated market price. Damn, Murray Hill. Oh, that's an office. Okay, that makes sense. 6 million and stuff like that. If you look at this, you go 36 3rd Street. I just went through her residential properties. She doesn't even own her own stuff. So yeah, not a problem. We'll organize her and get her out of this place. You don't want to sell your rent out your warehouses to us because you want to be a bitter person. We will ensure that your life is difficult. The Happiness Empire will not treat bad people well. Our stuff has come in for our apartment. I'm just placing a few things down. Here is our beautiful TV. Perfectly fits between the windows. And then our lounge and stuff like that can come around here. For example, like the prefab sofa. Stuff like that. And then that's the one corner. It's actually so huge. I didn't expect it to be so big. And then here's the Scorpio gaming setup. We can put this in our bedroom as well. Our desk will still move. Stove, oven, all of this I still need to set up properly. Coffee machine. Let's just place it there for now. But yeah, bedside table. All of these things I need to actually properly sit and sort out. I don't think I'm going to record it because we've already done the setup of layered happiness in this episode. And yeah, I do hope you enjoyed that. While I'm speaking here and talking so much nonsense, I am putting this stuff in. But I don't have the brain power to try and organize this now. I'm just plonking this in there, and then when I have the time, I will sit and organize it properly. But yeah, let's take a step back and see where we are at. What's generating the most profit? Which businesses need adjustment? And how much closer are we to rank 7? Because we're currently already rank 8. If we look at our weekly income, starting from the lowest to the highest, we've got Lifting Happiness bringing in $32,000. I'm rounding it up. Smelling Happiness bringing in $36,000. Layered Happiness currently bringing in $52,000. Remember, it's not fully staffed and it's still just finding its feet. And we haven't even done marketing. Sending Happiness at $120,000. Clicking Happiness at $181,000. Not bad. Sewing Happiness at $187,000. And Happiness is the Law at almost $300,000. 296. That's a whole lot of money. Let's check satisfaction. Everybody is doing very well. Lifting Happiness is because of the price still. Sewing Happiness, price. Sending Happiness, price. Happiness is the Law, price. And customer satisfaction is customer service due to the fact that some of our employees are not happy. Yeah, they're not getting their full time, but you are on 50 hours. It doesn't make sense. Okay, I'll sit and sort this out after recording. And then Layered Happiness, still customer service, but that is because some of our employees aren't 100% skilled yet and they are not fully staffed. All of that will still get there, slowly but surely. Speaking of, first thing in the next episode, we need to do marketing for Layered Happiness because they are closed on a Sunday, both City Ads and McCain e-marketing. So we'll do that tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock is when they open? Yeah. So then we'll do that tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. But yeah, we are making $133,000 a week. That's weekly income, is fantastic. Primarily neighborhood is Hell's Kitchen, same as Jessica. And we are pretty much 115 away from taking her out. That's really good. And yeah, we're doing very good. At the start of the episode, we were at number 9 underneath Maya. Brilliant. You guys are shaping this empire with me. Some highlights from last week's comments. B. Tackett is out here with a 75 capacity clothing store making wild profits. Absolutely empire goals. The Layered Happiness name got massive support, easily our best name business yet. And yes, the disco balls is still haunting John's apartment. Let me know if they should move to our penthouse. As always, let me know which business type should we target next. Should we look at some fast food restaurants, coffee shops, nightclubs, bookstores? So many to look at. Here you can see them all the way down. We can't do a factory yet, we don't have the money for that. And yeah, we can do another jewelry store, a liquor store, so much to do. But that's a wrap for today's episode. This was a wild ride, a busy one, and took me a hot minute to record as we sit in our gaming setup right there, playing some video games, just from a better angle because right here it looks weird. We've opened Layered Happiness properly. Still need to staff it a bit, but yeah, we fixed the law firm, expanded our warehouses, and ramped up HR, purchasing agents, and logistic agents for rapid growth. Next episode, we're doing marketing for Layered Happiness, maybe taking over one of Jessica's businesses depending on our income, and our first revenue report from Layered Happiness. And like I said, maybe our first acquisition move against Jessica. If you're a channel member, thank you for supporting early. If not, hit join for bonus posts, early access, names in games, access to gaming servers with me, as well as discount on merch when available. And before I go, what should our next empire expansion be? Let me know in the comments down below. Stay ambitious, stay layered, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the Mustang. Bye bye for now.